Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. If we haven't met before, my name is Rachel and this is one of my dogs, Gus. Today we're going to be focusing on the upper body, but specifically our arms, so all the way from our fingertips to the shoulders and the upper back. So find just a little bit of space to move and let's get started. So let's begin today in just a nice comfy seat. And we'll stretch out our fingers and our palms a little bit. So you can bring your hands out in front, spread your fingers nice and wide. And then just bring your fingertips to the ground. Kind of send your thumbs out to the side a little bit, encouraging the palms forwards. Maybe adding a little bit of a pulse just to get a bit more length through the fingers. Or you can just hold it. Oh. And soften your shoulders. You could even close your eyes if you'd like. Just taking a nice big breath in and out. And just gently encouraging the palms forwards and down a little bit, just as much as feels good on those fingers. Soften the shoulders again. Let them fall from the ears. And just take this time to settle in. Let go of your day. Relax your jaw. And let's take just another big breath in and out. Nicey, guys. You can slowly start to let that go. Ooh, that felt really good. You can give your finger mounds, your fingers, a little bit of a massage if you'd like. And we're just going to reach our arms out in front. Turn your thumbs to face down so the top of your hands are facing one another. And you can cross your right hand over top of the left, interlace the fingers, give those hands a little squeeze together, and then draw your hands down to the belly button and up towards your chin. You can re-grip if you'd like, so you're kind of hanging on a little bit tighter to your hands, hanging on to one another, holding your own hands. And you might stay here with your hands by the chin, softening through the shoulders, lengthen your spine. But if you want to find a little bit more for that forearm of that right arm, probably you can just encourage the hands away from the chin a little bit more. Some people can straighten their arms all the way. I'm not one of those people. But if that is you and you don't feel anything, maybe just squeeze your palms together a little bit more. Let's soften the shoulders again. Just notice where you do feel this. Maybe the wrist, the forearm, both. Nicey, guys. And let's slowly bring the hands back to the chin and down to the belly button and release. And take a little forearm massage, a little wrist massage if you'd like for that right arm or whichever arm you did feel it a bit more. And then let's switch sides. Reach your arms out, thumbs down. Left over top of the right this time. Interlace those fingers, squeeze those palms together a little bit, and then draw those hands down and up towards your chin. Maybe re-grip. Maybe lengthen your spine, sit tall. And then just slowly bring the hands away from the chin if you need more. Soften the shoulders. Take a few breaths. Nice, you guys. And let's slowly start to bring the hands back down and out. And you can let that go, giving your forearm and your wrist a little bit of massage if you need to. And then we're just going to transition onto our hands and knees. Setting up a tabletop. So let's just give our wrists a bit of a break here and get into our shoulders. So reaching both of your arms out in front. You can keep your hips nice and high. For our puppy dog stretch today, you can have your palms facing down, or you could bring your hands together and start to lift your hands off of the floor. So you're more on your elbows. Your hands could come above the head. You might feel this through the upper back, the triceps. But either way, we're letting our chest be heavy. Ideally resting your forehead on the floor if you can, or your chin even. But just soften through the shoulders. Let the chest get heavy. And then slow down the breath. With really relaxing with each exhale. Filling up with air with the inhale. Soften with the exhale. Awesome, you guys. If your hands are lifted above the head, slowly bring them back down to your mat. Take another breath here, puppy dog. And use a nice big inhale to lift your chest. Walk your hands in underneath your shoulders. You might want to take a shoulder roll if you really felt that one today. And we're going to meet back on our hands and knees in our tabletop. Moving back into the wrists. So you can turn your fingers to point out to the sides of your mat. You can stay here, or you can keep turning your fingers to point back towards your knees. Feel free to do one hand at a time and just use the other hand for support. Or you can do both. But soften the shoulders, even the back of the neck. You can let your head be heavy. And find that nice forearm and wrist stretch. You might feel this even in your bicep if you're lucky. Can you notice where you do feel this? So if you're doing one hand with me right now, we're just going to switch sides slowly. Slowly switch sides. If you're doing both, stay, relax. Soften your shoulders again. Just feel the breath, the stretch. Awesome, you guys. Slowly, we're going to start to let that go. You can sit back on the heels for a moment, maybe take a couple wrist circles. We will take a counter stretch, bringing the top of the hand to the mat. So you can do one hand, you can do both, but your fingers are probably going to point towards your knee or knees. It's nice and gentle. And then switching sides if you're doing one hand, stay if you're doing both. Nice job, you guys. So setting up your tabletop once again, keeping the hips nice and high. Well, let's reach our left arm out in front and slide the right arm under the chest. Dropping that right shoulder down as low as you can. Maybe resting your right cheek. And just using that left hand for some support, but you can also start to drop your left shoulder towards your mat if you want a little bit more for that right side. Awesome, you guys. Let's use an inhale and slowly start to lift. Bring your right arm out. You could reach it right out in front if you want to switch sides right now, but slide your left arm under the chest when you are ready. Dropping the shoulder, resting a cheek, or maybe your forehead. Keeping the hips high. Nice, you guys. Let's use an inhale and slowly start to lift all the way back up. You can walk your hands in under your shoulders. Take a little shoulder roll. Wiggle it out a little bit. And then just crossing the ankles, having a seat. Find just a nice comfy seat. We're going to be bringing our hands to the floor behind us. So you can keep your fingertips down on your mat. You could bring your hands to your low back, or you could interlace your fingers behind your back. We're just going to open the chest, pull the shoulders back and down. So take an inhale, start to lift the chest. Maybe lift the chin, gently encouraging the shoulders back and down. Nice, you guys. Use an inhale to bring the shoulders back forwards and exhale to let your hands find your knees or your lap. If you want to add a shoulder roll in, add a shoulder roll in. And then let's interlace our fingers, palms facing forwards this time. So push those palms forwards. Starting to pull the shoulders forward as well as you open up, kind of round through the upper back. Your chin could tuck down towards your collarbone this time. Maybe draw your tummy in just slightly. Nice, you guys. With an inhale, sweep your arms, your hands up above your head. Palms facing up still, maybe lifting the chin again. Lengthening through that upper body. If you want to take a lean over to one side, take a lean over. Use an inhale to bring yourself back up. Exhale to the other side. Awesome, you guys. Use an inhale, find your way back up. Maybe lift the chin again. And an exhale. Let your arms fall all the way back down to your sides, to your lap, wherever they fall. If you want one more shoulder roll, take it. That is all that I have for you today. It was short, it was sweet. I hope that you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, namaste.